So, drinking songs when I was gonna put 99 bottles of beer, but really it just it's so I just didn't want to. I didn't want to. I wanted to pick some other songs, but
Yeah.
that was one of the like things that I thought when I was thinking about things
Do
while
you
I
think I
was
could find a video of it on YouTube to put on a playlist? Is there somebody that like did recorded it? Do you think there is?
There's got to be like some band
there's
out there that redid it.
there's probably thousands of videos of
Yeah.
people singing that song.
I'll look and I'll add it anyhow to the list if I find it. How about that?
There'll be kids singing it and stuff, people holding up their cats and shit.
Yeah.
Number one, Shots by LMAFO featuring Little John.
Nice.
And I think back in the day when I was enjoying the drinking, that song would come on and it was just like it was a call to go act a whole fucking fool. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed just being a hot mess. I really did. Shot, shot, shot. Yes. Girl, get over here. I love you so much. You're like the greatest person I've ever met in my
Were
life.
you really drunk? Were you drunk, Valley Girl? Holy shit! I'm glad I didn't see you then.
I was Valley Girl. I was philosopher. I was therapist. I was
I would have
pastor. I
I
was
would have loved to have
minister.
known you, but it just that you don't seem like Valley drunk girl.
I am a terrible Valley Girl. You need to
I could
get to
see you.
know me a little bit
I
more.
could see you as fight drunk girl, but
No. No. Here's how I fight. And it's terrible to admit to a live audience, but I will piss you off as much as I can with sarcasm before we get to that point. I want you to be big mad because if I'm fighting you, you're obviously being a dick to me. So we're just gonna drag that out. We're gonna drag it out. We're gonna make a day of it. Number two, swimming pools. Kendrick Lamar. Speaking of drinking, uh, making you have bad decisions. I like that song because it does. It talks about like the darker part of drinking, but when it comes on, you still and you're drinking, you still sing it.
you think it's a good song until you hear the words.
It's still a good song
I mean,
because
it is, but
yeah, because it's like you have a swimming pool full of liquor and you dive in it. And even though you're trying to dive in it and get away from your problems, get away from your issues or whatnot, it also has sort of a chill vibe. Like, okay, well, let's just lay in it. Because that's what I would always expect when I was sad and I decided I was going to take a drink. I always expected that I would just like chill and just lay in it and marinate and think. That never happened. Not once. Not one time. Never. But I always expected it to.
Maybe it'll be different this time.
Yeah, just dive in it.
I don't think I've heard that one. I may recognize it.
Yeah, it's super chill. It's from a while ago. It came from way back in the day when Kendrick Lamar first came out before he ruled the world. Number three. This is an old drinking song that I used to actually sing in my 20s with my young friends, and it's the version that I found was by the Dubliners, and it's Seven Drunken Nights, and it's like one of those songs to where you grab your glass and you do the shit like this, right? And what it's about is it's about a drunk. First of all, disclaimer: I do not condone cheating at all. Not at all. I think it's horrible. I cheated on my high school boyfriend. I still feel like shit for it. It's a terrible thing to do around somebody else. But it's about a man who's coming home drunk and his wife is cheating on him every night. And she would make an excuse. And he was too drunk to realize that the excuse was absolute bullshit. Like the first verse is, oh, you drunk, you silly old fool. Still, you cannot see that's the lovely sow that my mother sent to me. And she's telling him this is a sow, but this is another dude's horse, like sitting in front of his house. And then he says, like, He says, it's many days I've traveled, 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a sound never seen before. Oh! And that's the part that gets you when you start saying, oh, that shit. And sing all of them. It is so fun. And I've never been able to find it actually. I've been looking for it forever. And I just happened to try to look it up. Like, well, let me see if it's on there. And damn it if it isn't. So that's number 3. Number 4, strawberry wine. At 17 by
Yes.
Deanna Carter.
Oh,
As
yeah.
a Valley girl. Strawberry wine was my first real experience with alcohol because I did not know that if you drink wine like the whole bottle, you'll get really drunk. Didn't know.
Was it Boone's Farm strawberry wine or
Something else because I was okay. So I had my telephone that was attached to the wall that you drag around with the cord and shit. So I was walking around talking to my friend on my telephone, just drinking wine. And then I pour another glass and then I drink wine. It's like, oh, this is good. Strawberry wine because of this song. At 17, I was 19. And then all of a sudden I sat down and I said, girl, I think I'm drunk. And she said, what have you been doing? And I was like, I've been sitting here. I've been drinking this wine. It's like, yeah, that's out. It doesn't really have all that much alcohol. We looked at it and the proof was a high proof. It's like, oh shit, shouldn't have done that. 19. But I like that song because it's really sweet. Like it really is. It's just talking about young love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so that's it.
Crush on Deanna Carter.
Oh yeah, but Deanna Carter, yes. Oh no, I'm almost done. I only have one more. Okay, number 5 is going to be Blame It on the Alcohol by Jamie Foxx. And the reason why I like that is because it calls you into some accountability. And it's also funny. Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the funny story. No, I'm not going to tell that story.
well, that was funny. Oh,
yeah. I'll tell you guys another time. I don't want to tell this. I don't want to tell it. I don't want to say it.